Hello, YouTube. My name is Erin Marie, otherwise known as Soul Work on my Instagram channel, and this is my YouTube channel. This is something that I have been wanting to do for quite some time. As some of you might know who have already been following me, who have been encouraging me to start my YouTube channel. Thank you. I finally am taking the plunge today. If there's ever a time to start a YouTube channel, it's now. So I invite you to come along on this journey with me. I think it's going to be something that is very meaningful and impactful for me in many years to come. So I just wanted to thank everybody for your continued support. Thank you to the new folks who are supporting me, and thank you to future folks who will support me as well. On this YouTube channel, I'm going to be doing a mix of pick-a-card readings, but I'm also going to be doing a mix of messages from our loved ones who have passed away or who you might be connected to. Okay, as a medium and an intuitive, as some of you might already know, I am able to communicate with your relatives or friends or anybody that maybe you're connected with who has passed away in the world of spirit. And so I'm going to be doing a little bit of a mix of those two things on this channel. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, you don't have to take it. That's the beauty of what we do as mediums and intuitives in this community. So to start us off, after that long introduction, I thought that I would do a nice pick-a-card reading to launch my YouTube channel. So let's get to it. So the first card that I have is card number 1, and I have this beautiful amethyst crystal for card number 1. And yes, I will be putting the timestamps below, so you guys can click that as well if you want to just jump ahead to it. Then I have card number 2 is this very big and beautiful piece of rose quartz that I have. I love this stone. And then card number 3, I have this, it's a loon. There's a loon on a stone here. So if you want to go with card number 3, this is the stone. Whatever you feel drawn to, we're going to go with that. I would show you the cards. Maybe, I don't know, does this work? It's just the lighting doesn't work, guys, so it doesn't work. I need a proper camera. So hopefully if this takes off, I can start to actually show you the cards a little bit more clearly when I do this work. But don't worry, I'm going to still show you the cards. It's just going to be me holding up the cards to show you. Okay, card number 1. Are you ready? All right. So I pulled a few cards, and I'll be listing the cards that I've used for this reading below. This is card number 1. Okay, so right away, card pile number 1, I pulled the Ace of Swords. Now, this is good. This is good news. I'm feeling like a lot of us, and I'll show you the card, a lot of us might be waiting for something, some news. A lot of us might be waiting for some form of clarity. Again, uncertain times. We're living in uncertain times right now. You might be wanting some sort of confirmation, some guidance, some clarity. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, the aces for me are always about new beginnings, and because the swords is mental, this feels for me, swords are mental, they're air, it's the element. For me, this is coming in and letting us know that there is going to be some mental breakthrough. We're going to have this aha moment, okay? Something is going to come in for us, and this feels quite positive, okay? Because it's also paired with the Magician. Now look at that, right? Okay. Now the Magician for me, again, all of these are just my interpretations of the cards. These are my intuitive interpretations of the cards, okay? The Magician, he has all the tools and resources he needs to move forward with these decisions. So some news is going to come in for you. You might have to make a choice. There might be a decision you have to make. You've got all the tools in your toolbox that you need to move forward. Okay, you might feel uncertain, but remember, everything is coming into alignment for you. Okay, with the Magician card coming in. Spirit is also telling me And when I say spirit, I'm talking about the collective energy. Spirit is also coming in and saying that some secrets that were hidden from you are going to start to reveal themselves in the next coming days, actually. I don't feel like you're waiting too long for this, okay? For a few of you, I'm really feeling 5 days to a week. Okay, so 5 to 7 days. For some of you, some things are going to start to reveal themselves and things are going to start to make sense, because the other card that I pulled was the Ten of Wands. Again, we might be feeling all over the place. That's okay. You're not alone, okay? I feel like there's hope in knowing that. This card, there's nothing really like peaceful about this image, right? The Ten of Wands is a little bit all over the place, a little bit chaotic, but the good news is that it's a number 10, okay? And 10s for me are all about endings, cycles ending, okay? And what did we talk about? A new beginning is coming in for you. So how fitting that this uncertainty, this I'm all over the place, what's up, what's down, okay, it's coming to an end, because you're going to get a new beginning. You're going to get clarity. For someone in particular, they're showing me the butterflies and the swans. Those images are going to resonate with you for some reason, okay? It's going to be confirmation for a few of you guys, the swans and the butterflies. If you resonate with either of those animals or those insects, it is confirmation from spirit, okay? Also, I don't know why, but I just got somebody who collects swords. So if you collect swords, if you're a sword connoisseur, is that the right word? There's some clarity. This is a direct yes from spirit for you, okay? So if that resonates, it's very specific. Sometimes they're not that specific, but if you collect swords, or if you have an interest in like different swords throughout history, okay, because I'm looking at historical different swords and different swords that do this, and okay, I am not a sword expert, so that is the best explanation I can give you as to what spirit is making me feel right now, okay? So that is some good news is coming in for you, and I just got this big high five, okay? So some things that have been put off to the side for now, it's gonna start to pick back up. I'm hearing somebody's business is gonna start to pick back up, okay? So if it was a little bit slow, it feels like it's gonna pick back up, okay? Again, specific message for somebody. I'm also hearing that somebody who has a birthday in October, this message is for you. They're showing me the number 10, and sometimes I also associate numbers with months. That's how spirit communicates with me. Okay. Again, they'll give me little things that you can check in your world. Okay. So that you can confirm for you for you to know that I am speaking to you. This is confirmation. Okay. If you can resonate with what I'm saying in your physical world, right? If your birthday's in October, if you are a connoisseur of swords, if you resonate with butterflies and swans, these are all specific messages for spirit, from spirit to you, as a nice check mark that yes, I'm in your energy, and yes, they are watching out for you and they're around. Okay. And what I also like to say to folks is, sorry, ooh, no one likes to even, feel a tickle in their throat anymore. So I'm okay, I promise. Sorry, I lost it. But what I'm sort of saying is, if I am saying something, and you can resonate with it in your physical world, that's a nice check mark from spirit to say, yes, there's a high probability that this is going to happen for you. That's what I like to say to people. There's a high probability, okay? So again, I'm going to show you the cards. So we've got the Ten of Wands, right? So things are a little bit chaotic. Things are all around us. And then I pulled the Magician, okay? And then I pulled Ace of Swords. So I love it. These two cards, they came out together, okay? They just they came out together. So I'm feeling some really good changes are coming in. Again, the Magician is a major arcana card. And when we get a major arcana card, for me, it's talking about this is a major soul growth opportunity for you. This is something that you're going to learn a lot from, okay? This is big changes, okay? And then the other card that I pulled, and this is from the Starseed Oracle deck. And again, I'll list the cards that I'm using below in the comments so that you folks know which ones I'm using. But this is the Seas of Mintaka. I butcher names all the time, so I apologize. Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. And how beautiful is that? Like, I just, I love when the cards do this, you guys. Okay. We're talking about a moment of clarity, bringing unconsciousness into light. How perfect is that? So again, this is all fitting together so nicely. I'm inclined to pull another card as confirmation. So I'm going to get my cards here. All right. But yeah, that's amazing. That's an amazing message. All right. So card number 1, pile number 1, you're going to be getting just some clarity around some things that might have been causing you concern. Oops, okay, 2. See? 5 of Wands and the Hierophant. Okay, again, more Wands energy. So this is to do with what we're passionate about. This could be career for some of you. This could be, career, entrepreneurship, something that like really gets you, what excites you, or maybe there's something that you're passionate about. You're rediscovering your passions right now, perhaps. But the 5 of Wands is indicating to me that there's some challenges happening for you right now. Okay. All right. I just heard adjustments. There's major adjustments, and that makes total sense, I'm hearing adjustments, okay? Then the Hierophant is coming in. This is an excellent opportunity, I feel like, pile number 1, of learning, of self-discovery and growth, okay? I'm going to show you, there's the Hierophant card. Yeah, this is beautiful. There's a lot of wisdom, okay? I feel like some of you are channelers or intuitives yourselves. I feel like you're channeling some higher, very old wisdom, okay, coming in for you. And again, I'm drawn to the fact that the tree is holding a bird in this photo. And for me, and he's just looking at it, okay, looking at him. For me, birds are messengers, okay? Messengers from spirit. And so I do really feel like, again, we're talking about a message of clarity with this Ace of Swords. And then they're showing me this bird with the Hierophant, okay? Some of you might also be teachers. I just heard teachers, okay? If you're thinking of maybe doing something that involves teaching, I'm really feeling like you'll get the final push, or you'll feel that final pull from spirit, from source, to go down in that direction, okay? I also keep hearing Rachel. So if your name is Rachel, or if you are connected to a Rachel in any way, maybe you can take this as extra confirmation, but that Richard, Rachel, that keeps coming in. So if you can connect to that, that's just, again, more confirmation from you, from spirit for you, okay? All right, I'm going to end, and then I'm moving on to pile number 2. Oops. Okay, now pile number 2, not a whole lot of cards came out. I intended to just pull 3. And for the first one and the third one, more than 4 came out. But 3 came out for you. So we'll just see what we got here. Ooh, okay. Wow. There's a lot of, again, the energy for pile number 2 I feel very drained when I'm in your energy. I feel this need to pull back. And I'm saying that because I'm very drawn to talk about the card that came out, perspective. It says, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Okay. And when I look at this card, and folks, you might feel the same way. You might get some feeling in your gut as well. So trust that. Trust what you're feeling. But I'm getting this like sense of anxiety, but also just a need to I need to pull back. There's something heavy. Pile number 2 for a few of you. It feels draining. I feel just weighed down when I'm in your energy, and I need to, I need to, like for my own mental health, and I need to pull back. Okay, so if this resonates with you, again, it might not resonate with you, so do not take it if it doesn't. But if you are feeling this overwhelming sense of anxiety or feeling overwhelmed and wanting to pull back, if there is a situation happening and you're like, I need to pull back, okay? Trust that. You know your body well. You know what you're feeling. Trust that. Pull back, okay? Perspective. Because I also got the 9 of Swords, and anytime I get the 9 of Swords, this is just my fear card. This is, I'm worried, I'm stressed, I'm anxious about something, okay? But the beautiful thing about the image in this card is that I always feel I'm drawn to, he's looking above. There's hope. There's hope, okay? He's sort of seeing all of these ravens coming in as messages for him. There is hope. Okay, again, I'll show you it. There's this my little seedling of hope. Okay. Then I also pulled the Shaman of Wands card, and I'll pull a few more cards, pile number 2. So don't worry, I won't leave you with just 3. I pulled the Shaman of Wands card. This, every time I get this card, this is like my guy. This is my dude. Okay, I really like him. Okay, you might be a fire energy, okay, perhaps male, but you don't have to be. I'm just saying it because I've got the Shaman of Wands here, okay? Wands, again, associated with fire. You might be a fire sign, or you might know somebody that's a fire sign. Perhaps the situation involves a fire sign. I really feel like, look to this, for some of you, not all of you, but look to this fire sign for guidance. I'm really feeling drawn to, if there's somebody in your life, maybe a partner, maybe a good friend, a family member, that you resonate this with. This is an elder. This is somebody that you look up to, that you can talk to. I would encourage you to talk to them about what's going on and what's causing you concern. Okay, but again, I feel like we're very in our heads with this, and that's why we need to zoom out. We need some clarity. We need some perspective on things. So I'm going to I don't mean to go too close to the camera, but let me pull my cards. And these round ones are my favorite. They're my Mother Peace tarot deck. Mother Peace cards. And what I also will say, folks, that if there's something in the images that you're picking up on, or as I'm talking, you're picking up on different things, I like to tell people to trust that, because that's also your own intuition, okay? You don't have to just go off what I say, the reader said this, so it has to be this way, that's not always the case. So trust what you're also feeling, okay? Ooh, okay. I also just feel like somebody is going to be getting engaged during this time. So if you're living with somebody right now, or if there's a partner, or if you're feeling like things are moving in this step, this is a big yes. You're going to be there's an engagement, there's a proposal. Okay. Well, I don't know if I should swear on this channel or not. I don't know. Am I going to get booted off? I won't say it. I won't do it. Okay. Look at this. 9 of Swords again. Guys, my fear card. So there's something that we're worried about. There's something causing you anxiety and stress and worry. It makes total sense to me that these cards are coming out. We are in uncertain times. I get it. Okay, but we're trying to give you some hope, right? Spirit always likes to give us this little carrot to sort of cling on to for hope, okay, to keep us going. And that's why I say somebody's getting engaged, so I hope I didn't ruin a surprise. Okay, then I pulled the Empress. Major Arcana cards. The Empress. This is look at her. She gets what she wants, all right? She's owning it, owning her female self. She's loving life, okay? The Empress. Hang on. For some of you, you might resonate with leopard. And I sort of laugh because sometimes I get that with this card. You know, Spirit is always showing me leopard. You might resonate with leopard. But I'm also laughing because there's that Netflix show that's out. Maybe you watched the Tiger King series. I don't know. Anyways, maybe you just finished it. I'm just going to throw it out there because it popped into my head. But it's not going to resonate for everybody. There's also something about roses. So it's interesting because maybe we're worried about romance for some of you. I feel like an offer is going to be coming in, okay? And for some, maybe it's not an engagement, but maybe it's something that's next level of commitment coming in from your partner, okay? Next level stuff. We're worried. We're stressing about something. We've got to zoom out. We need some perspective. And the Empress is coming in to say that, girl, own it. Or guy, own it. Own you, okay? Own your truth. Speak your truth. This is the Empress energy. Very nurturing, very loving, very just sensual and wise and just loving herself, okay? Yeah, I'm loving that. So that's the advice from Spirit, okay? And then the other thing that came out was the Hanged One, okay? Otherwise known as the Hanged Man. So in this deck, I have shamans, I have priestesses, I have sons and daughters. So for example, the shaman of wands, for folks that might be interested, might also be known as the King of Wands in the other tarot decks, okay? And then I pulled this card, the Hanged One. This is telling me that, again, there's not a lot that we can do other than just sort of wait. We're feeling this sort of, we're suspended right now. Nothing's really moving forward, but we're not going backward either. We might just feel like we're in this limbo. This might be causing us to like get worried and have concern. But again, Spirit keeps pulling back this card. We need perspective. Zoom out. Okay? Perspective is needed right now. So, you know, what's that saying? There's no use crying over spilt milk. So it's like whatever happens, happened. You know, just got to put it in the past. We're moving forward, okay? I wouldn't worry too much about whatever it is causing you concern. Obviously, you're worried for a reason, you know, so trust whatever you're feeling. But I'm sort of, again, the swords for me are in the mind. It's mental. So I'm feeling like we're just working ourselves up, okay? There's not... This is... Yeah, I don't feel like you need to worry, just to be blunt about it. I just don't feel like you need to worry. Again, I never like to tell people like how they should be feeling. So obviously you're feeling this way for a reason. So just trust that. But maybe zoom out, maybe do some journaling. I'm a huge advocate for journaling. This is something that maybe you might need to do. So there... I feel like you guys are just looking at my face this whole time. I wish I could just be showing you the cards. So I'm going to try to get a better camera. That is on my list. I'm also getting the month of December. December might resonate for some of you guys. Maybe that's a birthday that might be in this month. But again, what I also want to just remind you is that you are the Empress. You have this very strong, passionate energy inside you. And I feel like Spirit is just wanting you to be aware of that. Just own it. You know, she gets what she wants, so own it. Okay? Wow. I think that's it for pile number 2, to be honest with you. I wish I'm just really, if you're feeling worried or stressed, you know, I think just find some more ways to sort of, for self-care, find some more ways to bring your stress levels down, or just to sort of decrease the anxiety, decrease it. Is that a thing? Yeah. I'm also seeing somebody doing more painting. So if this is something that you're interested in, I would keep painting. I feel like you're really good. So, or this could also just be a way for you to just express yourself. So paint. Lots and lots of colors. Okay. So that's card number 2. All right. We're moving on to pile number 3. Sorry, I keep saying card number 2 because I'm so used to that in my Instagram account. Okay. Pile number 3 is this beautiful little swan. Really showing my Canadian roots here. And here you are, sorry. Whoops, almost lost pile number 3. No, I didn't, just kidding, it's here. All right, so pile number 3, as I said, you also got 4 cards that came out, and ho, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, pile number 3. Whoa, slow down. Take me out to dinner first. Just kidding. Okay. Everybody's like, I don't think I should subscribe to this channel. Okay. It's fine. We're all a little bit weird, guys. All right, so I pulled the High Priestess. I love this card. The High Priestess is a very all-knowing, very intuitive card. This is just a very flat-out, trust your intuition. Okay, this is a very all-knowing. Again, this is a major arcana card, so you might be going through some major soul growth for yourself right now. We are in a very transitional, awakening time, universally, as at least that's what I feel like. And so I would trust whatever you are feeling, okay? Go within for the answers. I feel like you already know the answer to your question you've pulled for this, okay? So that's what this card is telling me. There also could just be a lot of reflecting on the past, reflecting on what was, because I've got the 6 of Cups coming in. This is, whenever I get the 6 of Cups, sometimes it makes me think of like, you know, we're reflecting a lot on the past, okay? And this is the sense that I'm getting with this card, more so. There's also just a sense of like childlike wonder, like wasn't it so much easier when we were all kids, and wasn't that easier? You know, maybe you had that conversation not too long ago with somebody, but yeah, because, and I say that because this is a child having a tea party in here, reflecting, okay? Also, I would encourage you to nourish your inner child. I feel like there could be something that maybe we're missing, maybe we're just feeling overwhelmed, or there's this longing to really nurture your inner child. Maybe you've been drawn to just doing more childlike things. You know, whatever that looks like for you, I would encourage you to explore that. There's also something about a wish coming true. And normally I wouldn't say that with the 6 of Cups, but I don't know why, but the fish are making me feel like there's a wish coming in for you. So I'm gonna throw that out there for folks, okay? I used to work at a preschool, and they had a fish, and they named him Wish the fish. So I think that's what Spirit is coming in with, so in my head, to make me think of Wish, okay? So that's how they also get me to go there for folks, right? They'll show me an image in my mind's eye that I can resonate with. That might make sense to you guys. And then that's even paired by the 9 of Pentacles, okay? 9 of Pentacles, there's, you know, 9 of Cups in traditional tarot would be a wish coming true, but this just feels like something is going to be manifesting for you, that's happening, that's coming in, okay? Piano also might be a specific confirmation for somebody. So if you play the piano, if music is a big part of your life, if you love piano music for whatever reason, this is, I mean, I love piano music. Who doesn't? This is confirmation that I'm in your energy, okay? Again, you know, like I said with pile number 1, Spirit will give me some little bits of confirmation that you can resonate with, that gives me a nice little yes, okay, from Spirit. All right, that there is a high probability that, you know, some sort of a wish, something abundant is going to be coming into our lives. And that's what I'm feeling with this. I also feel like there might be some of you who are music driven. You might have a career in music, or you might be wanting to explore that avenue of yourself more. And I would encourage you to do that. This feels very, very good for me. This also feels like it goes back to this childlike sense of wonder. Maybe you were more musically inclined as a kid. Maybe you took piano lessons as a kid and you want to get back into it, or it doesn't have to be piano lessons, you know, maybe there was some sort of music lessons that you want to pick up a guitar again, I don't know, okay? There's that side of it coming in as well, okay? Again, I'm getting little messages here and there. I know it's a lot, and that's why this is being recorded, so you can go back to it and listen to it. So you know, I might be getting some messages that resonate for you, and then I might be getting another message for somebody else. So I try to keep it as organized as I can, but, you know, Spirit just sort of comes in super fast sometimes. So, or most of the time, actually, I would say. Again, look at this, like the star. Like this is just making me think of wishes. Okay. Some of you might also be involved. I just heard astrology as well. So some of you might be read astrology, or you might be interested in it a lot. There is some sort of a message around that. So if you're thinking of looking into that more, I would encourage you to do that. Okay, I also just heard that with this card, with the Nine of Pentacles, again, pentacles in this deck are discs. Okay, they're very similar to their discs. Every tarot card is different in the way that sometimes they do pentacles, discs, you know. In My Mother Peace, they've got shamans. Okay, so I think you guys get the point. This just keeps making me think of wishes, but also, sorry, I just lost it. Yes, thank you. There is something about your work that's going to take off. There is an opportunity for you to be creative with this, okay? There is some more creative endeavors coming in for you with work, and I really like that, because I feel like before, or, you know, maybe earlier on, you sort of, it was very like 9 to 5, very just like boring, I guess, for lack of a better word. That's sort of how I'm feeling with this, you know, very sort of mundane work. Okay, a lot of paperwork, a lot of this. But now I actually get to have a little bit of fun with it. And you know, people are trusting my judgment or on different things that I want to come up with at work, or different projects, different ideas that I have. So keep going with that. I feel like this is going to open up a lot of doors for you. If work is presenting more creative opportunities for you, creative aspects, because that's also coming in as well. I feel like I'm able to sort of express myself a lot as well. And again, creativity doesn't have to just mean arts or, you know, music or anything, but it can mean different things to different folks. So take whatever creativity means to you. Maybe you're just able to think outside the box more with work. Maybe you're just able to come up more with projects. Okay, like this. I'm also feeling that, again, okay, I was feeling this with pile number 1, that there might be some sort of education or teacher, but I'm really feeling like some of you might be teachers, or you might be teaching an online class or something to this effect, and I think that you can get a little bit creative with this, okay? So I really love that for you, and I'm going to encourage you to explore that. Some of you also might be working with kids. I'm just going to say it. I feel like I've got a lot of like kid-like playful energy here, okay? We also, and then... This just tops it off. We got We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. So what did we say? We're talking about, you know, I got this very, you know, nurture your inner child. And then we've got this, Birth as a Portal, Mother's Milk, you know, Deep Love. So there's a nurturing energy coming in with this reading for you. And I also feel like I want to say that you're not alone. I feel like many of you might feel like, alone, feeling alone in this, okay? And whatever you're going through right now, there's need, this like feeling, missing this nurturing side. So, you know, maybe you're just wanting, you know, your mom, or maybe you wish you could just like hug your mom, or, you know, talk to her, or maybe there's, you know, maybe you don't have a great relationship with your mom and you want that nurturing energy. This is coming in, and their spirit is saying that we're coming in and bringing this in for you, okay? And I'm going to pull another card, because I've been doing that for all of the piles. I also just heard Santa Maria. So some of you might resonate with Santa Maria, Mother Mary energy. She is coming in quite strongly for you as well. I also feel like, again, and when I do these, you know, I will invite your loved ones if they wish to come forward through this. I do feel like someone might have lost their mother. And so just know that she's around, okay? So I hope that resonates in some capacity. All right. Well, I love that we've sort of got this very mothering, nurturing energy coming in. And then we got the Emperor, which sort of brings in this balancing energy for you, right? This is interesting to me. Now, in this deck, the Emperor, and I'll show it to you, sorry. The Emperor is very stubborn. He's kind of guarding his treasure. So there might be an obstacle for you. Pile number 4, 3 folks. What the heck? Sorry. I feel like I get like medium brain, where everything just sort of like melts into one, and I get word vomit. So just like I stumble over my words. But the Emperor comes out. He's a little bit stubborn, so you might be dealing with a stubborn energy. Maybe there's somebody in work that is very stubborn right now, or maybe there's just a family member. Maybe you're dealing with just somebody in general who's just a little bit stubborn, okay? And I feel like Spirit is sort of bringing in this nurturing energy with the Emperor to help you balance to deal with this energy. Now, so I'm just going to, yeah, that's what it's feeling like, so I'm going to say it. And then I pulled the Two of Cups. So there is something beautiful in this balancing that's coming in for you, pile number 3, with the Emperor getting this nurturing sense, is the Two of Cups. And I really like this card. In this deck, you can see the yin and the yang there. So I like that this balance is coming in for you. But I also am feeling like there's a coming together. You might have to make a decision. Yes, this could be talking about a romantic relationship. So I'm feeling like some of you guys might have to make a decision on a romantic relationship. Ooh, I also just felt something on my right hand. So touch me. So that's just some confirmation that, yeah, there could be a decision needing to be made with a partner. Okay. There also is, it doesn't have to be romantic, but I do feel like a work decision might also have to be made. But there's a coming together with this. Okay, again, look at what we talked about. We talked about possibly integrating at the beginning of this reading, integrating your creative side with different work projects that you're working on right now. There's a coming together. There's a merging of this, and that's the sense that I'm also getting with this card. So maybe for some of you, it is in the romantic sense, if this makes sense, if your question is to do with romance, or if you it's sort of that's on your mind. And for some of you, it might be work related and project related. So there's a coming together. I'm able to sort of integrate these two elements, my two passions, okay, into work. And I wasn't able to do this before. I'm also feeling like I should pick another card. So I'm going to do that. Again, I keep feeling I've got somebody's mother, and I'm not sure if she passed away from cancer, but I'm getting this cancerous. I don't know if it was in the chest, okay, the lungs or the breast, but I'm getting chest, okay? So again, that is not going to be for everybody, obviously, but if that resonates with you, I really need to tell you that she's around you, and she's wanting to give you this very nurturing, loving energy and encouraging you to keep going and wherever you feel drawn to go. Wow. I love this. We got strength. So a lot of things sort of maybe going on for you, pile number 3. Just know that there is a lot of strength within you. And I feel like, we may question ourselves. We may be dealing with these stubborn energies, who isn't, right? But there's strength with you to sort of keep going. And I like that I was just sort of bringing in this motherly energy for somebody. There's strength for you to keep going. We just talked about keep going, keep going. And I love that we got the strength card. You can see she's sort of about to embark on a journey. She's got her lion. She's got all the animals there ready to sort of move on to the next step. Okay. There's also something to do with food. I want you to sort of pay attention to what you're eating as well. Pile number 3. Sorry, this is my cat. I hope he's not getting picked up on my little microphone here. Yeah, pay attention to your diet and what you're eating. Again, that's not going to be for everybody. I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. That's just a message. Take it as it resonates, okay? But if you've already been feeling like, I should probably watch what I eat, it's just confirmation from Spirit. I'm in your energy, and yes, watch what you eat. That's it, okay? All right. There's also something that's going to be happening in Leo season because the Strength card is associated with the astrological sign, the astrological sign of Leo, I believe. I am not an astrology expert, you guys, so please don't take my word for it. But there does feel like there's something that's going to be happening in the summer months for you as well. Something's going to start to take off and pick up. Hi, this is my cat. All right, we have to let him have his screen time because okay, you want to sit? All right, sorry. No, I just lost what I was saying. Hang on. Oh, I lost it. Ted. His name is Ted, by the way. I'm not just shouting, Ted. Yes, sorry, thank you. Something that's going to be coming up for you in summer months. Took me a little bit, but I got there. Something that's going to be coming up and presenting itself for you in the summer. There's a turnaround of something, okay? So, if things seem a little bit off right now, the summer feels a little bit better financially as well for you. Ideas and business proposals are going to be set in motion, if this makes sense. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to leave it at that. I feel really good with those messages that came in for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Ted, for coming on. And I hope to see you guys again on my channel. And maybe you'll see a little bit more of this little guy. Until next time, have a really, really great rest of your week. And I will see you whenever I post another YouTube video. All my links are below, my Instagram link, my Facebook link, and my website for those that are interested. And if you would like a personal reading, please check out my website for all the services that I offer. Have a lovely, lovely day, guys. Take care. Bye.